College. This fall we enrolled 10,400 students, which was the largest credit enrollment in the history of the college. Without a doubt, the economic recession that we have experienced over the last several years has contributed to the increase in our enrollment. More and more college students and their parents are looking for a college education that is affordable and also of high quality, and that is what Dutchess Community College is all about. During the recession, at a time when Dutchess County residents needed access to affordable public higher education, we provided the courses and services that our students needed to begin their college education. Part of the process of providing access to a college education is to keep costs as low as possible. We're very proud that Dutchess Community College has had the lowest tuition of any college or university in New York State for the last 13 years in a row. Although we increased our tuition modestly this academic year, we had not increased tuition for the previous 4 years, and we still have the lowest tuition. Also, our level of county support has remained the same for the last 5 years, and as a result, for the past several years, the college has literally been doing more with less. One measurable impact that the college has had on our community over the past 5.5 decades is the increase in the number of high school graduates who attend college immediately upon graduation. Before Dutchess Community College was founded, less than 60% of the high school graduates in the county went on to college. Last year, that percentage was 90%, and the year before it was 91%. Each year, about 37 to 39% of the graduating classes attend Dutchess Community College, which is the highest capture rate of any community college in New York State. We're pleased that we continue to work with our local high schools to help their students aspire to a college education and then to be successful once they enroll in college. To provide feedback to high school students about whether or not they're on track to be successful in college, our Office of Academic Services has been working with several high schools to administer our basic skills placement test to high school juniors. And the results of the test are shared with the students, their parents, and the high school guidance offices. And if the students demonstrate a deficiency in reading, writing, or mathematics, they have the senior year to take the courses that they need to make sure that they're ready for success in college. Over the next several years, we look forward to expanding this opportunity at every high school in Dutchess County, and our goal is to help high school students take the right courses to move on to college without any problems. In addition, we continue to offer college courses in our local high schools for high-achieving high school juniors and seniors. The students taking these courses must demonstrate their ability to be successful by taking our placement test and scoring high enough to enroll in a college-level English class. The follow-up studies that we have conducted show the students enrolling in these classes believe that they were better prepared for college because they had completed one of our college courses while they were in high school. All students enrolled in these classes must meet the same standards as the courses offered on campus, and we maintain strong oversight over the quality of the courses. We're very pleased that we received a 7-year accreditation from the national organization that accredits college programs in high schools. This was a very rigorous process, and we're very clearly recognized as offering outstanding programs for the students in our local high schools. We also continue to work closely with our sister SUNY schools. This past November, the presidents of Dutchess Community College, Orange Community College, and Ulster Community College were recognized at the annual SUNY New Paltz Gala. While I was very pleased to be honored in this way, I know that the recognition is really for the cooperative work that SUNY New Paltz and Dutchess Community College have engaged in over the years. For example, in 1995, with the financial support of the Sloan Foundation, SUNY New Paltz, along with Orange, Ulster, and Dutchess Community Colleges, were the first SUNY colleges to pilot a project to offer distance learning courses. The Sloan Foundation recognized our work as the first project in the country to provide distance learning courses on a multi-campus basis. This effort led to the founding of the State University of New York Learning Network, and last year, over 11,000 distance learning courses were offered by the SUNY Learning Network to over 100,000 students. And that effort began right here in the Mid-Hudson Valley in 1995. Also, Dutchess Community College and SUNY New Paltz were the first two colleges within SUNY to initiate a dual admission program whereby students admitted to Dutchess Community College in our education program were guaranteed the ability to transfer to SUNY New Paltz to complete their bachelor's degrees. This type of transfer initiative has now been adopted by other SUNY colleges, and again, that program started right here in the Mid-Hudson Valley. As you can imagine, Dutchess Community College provides the largest number of transfer students to SUNY New Paltz each year, many more than any of the other community colleges in the state. In fact, in any given year, we have as many as 600 of our former students attending SUNY New Paltz to earn a bachelor's degree. And SUNY New Paltz has also told us that our students are the best prepared of the community college transfers that they receive. However, we do know that many of our students who leave us to go on to SUNY New Paltz do so without having completed the requirements to receive an associate's degree from Dutchess Community College. To address this situation, we worked with SUNY New Paltz this fall to have them identify transfers from Dutchess who had at least 45 credits, but not a degree from Dutchess. SUNY New Paltz then provided us the transcripts for those students so that we could review them to see if they met the degree requirements here at DCC. Of the group of students in the pilot project, 20 actually received a degree from us as a result of this initiative, and that was a success rate of about 17%. This is the first effort of its kind within the State University to use courses completed at a SUNY four-year college to meet graduation requirements at a community college. We believe that the students who receive these degrees will benefit in that they will be a college graduate, even if for some reason they're not able to complete their bachelor's degree. Well, our relationship with SUNY New Paltz has been important in the past and will continue to be important in the future as we strive to meet the education needs of the residents of Dutchess County and the region. Last year, I reported to you that we were in the process of building a residence hall in the north end of campus, and well, that project is now complete. You can see it behind me when you leave. The residence hall has 465 beds for students, and that includes resident assistants and graduate students. The building was constructed using non-combustible materials and has alarm and sprinkler systems throughout the building. Geothermal technology is used to heat and cool the residence hall, and the windows and appliances are energy efficient. Currently, there are 66 security cameras throughout the building, as well as another 10 on the outside, and there is at least one security guard present in the building 24 hours a day. Students are required to purchase a meal plan, as many community colleges with residence halls are doing, and the only appliance allowed in the suite is a microwave that's provided by the college. Adding together our tuition, fees, and room and board charges, the cost of attending Dutchess Community College and living in the residence hall is still among the lowest of any college in the state. And by the way, this project was completed on time and on budget. The construction firm of Kirchhoff Consigli worked with us, and their efforts were crucial for us to be able to have a high-quality facility that was affordable for our students. Frank Munzer, Bridget Anderson, and Dominic Garaputo of the college worked long and hard to make sure that the project met all of our standards for construction. For the fall semester, the residence hall was full, and in fact, we had a waiting list. And this was thanks to Judy Stokes, our Director of Community Relations and Graphics, and Carol Stevens, our Vice President for Student Services. Since the actual building was not completed until right before the fall semester, we were in essence selling a dream. We couldn't take potential students and families on tours of the building, even though they requested it, because it was not yet finished. And all we had to show prospective students was a brochure that really didn't adequately convey how nice the building was going to be. For this spring semester, we received over 120 applications, including deposits from individuals who would like to move into the residence hall in mid-year. Over a quarter of these applications are from students who attended classes in the fall semester and now want to move from being a commuter student to being a resident student. We give preference in room assignments to residents of Dutchess County, and we're going to continue to do so for the spring and next fall semesters. The majority of the residents are not from Dutchess County, which was a surprise to an extent. Several parents that I talked to said that they gave their sons and daughters the choice to live in the residence hall, but since they couldn't see the building, they thought it would be better to start as a commuter student. We've received many compliments on the building, especially the appearance of the exterior, the size of the suites, and the amenities provided. And we believe that in the future, living in the residence hall will be more and more attractive to students who want to start their college career at Dutchess Community College. Judy Stokes, as I mentioned, was instrumental in recruiting students to live in the residence hall. She's had the opportunity to get to know many students and their parents, and she was relating to me the other day that there are many success stories among the students who lived in the residence hall in the fall. We are learning from the experiences we had in the fall semester with the residence hall and making some changes. For example, we now have established an academic requirement for new out-of-county and continuing students to make sure that those students living in the residence hall will benefit from the education that we have to offer. Having a residence hall has generated more positive activity on campus. There's more interest in belonging to clubs, participating in activities, and attending events than ever before. Now I would like to bring you up to date on some of the activities of the Dutchess Community College Foundation. The foundation continues to provide significant support to our students through the awarding of scholarships. Last May, 154 scholarships were given out at the annual honors convocation, which is an increase over the prior year. The honors convocation was initiated in 1997, and over 1,500 scholarships have been awarded since then, with a value of well over $1 million, and that's only for the scholarships given out at the honors convocation. We are honored to have the Charles E. and Mabel E. Conklin scholarships for academic excellence that are awarded to Dutchess Community College students who have graduated in the top 10% of their high school class. These are full tuition scholarships, and our Conklin scholars are very high achieving students at Dutchess Community College, and also when they transfer on to a four-year college. And many of them also participate in our honors program when they are here with us. In another area, the recipients of the endowed faculty chairs continue to bring outstanding scholars and speakers to the campus to address our students and community residents. In the past, we've had a Nobel Prize winner, several Pulitzer Prize winners, and 2 MacArthur Prize winners address our students as a result of this program. But now, more than ever, we need your support to help the foundation continue its good work. The recession has had an impact on the foundation, both in terms of the level of support we've received and the return on endowment investments. For one thing, I encourage you to attend the foundation annual gala on March 23rd, 2013 at the Grandview. The funds raised at this event are used solely to support the foundation's scholarships. Raising restricted funds at events such as this is even more important now than it has been in the past. At the gala, Linda Saland will receive the Bernard Handel Community Leadership Award, and for those of you who are familiar with Linda's volunteer activities with a number of community organizations, including the Alzheimer's Association, you know that Linda is very deserving of this recognition. Also, an alumna of the college, Dr. Amelia Martinko, will be inducted into the Dutchess Community College Hall of Fame. Dr. Martinko is a local physician and a highly respected member of the medical community, and we're very honored that she began her college career right here at Dutchess Community College. So I really hope that you can join us at the gala to be with friends and have a good time, but most importantly, to support Dutchess Community College and our students. It has been a tradition at the President's Breakfast to have one of our graduates as a speaker. Last year, we were pleased and honored that Marcus Molinaro, a proud graduate of Dutchess Community College and our county executive, could be the speaker. The year before last, Mark Mahoney, a Pulitzer Prize winning editorial writer for a newspaper in Glens Falls, was the speaker. And we really are fortunate to have so many really outstanding graduates of Dutchess Community College. This year, we're honored that Chris Sproat, the Supreme Court Justice, has agreed to be our featured speaker. Chris was born and raised right here in Dutchess County. She graduated with high honors from Dutchess Community College, and I did cross out the year that she graduated. She then went on to receive a bachelor's degree from SUNY New Paltz and her Juris Doctorate from the Pace University School of Law. Chris was elected to the New York State Supreme Court and began serving as a Supreme Court Justice in 2003. Prior to becoming a judge, she was the principal court attorney for the Honorable Judith Hillary for over 12 years, and she also practiced law with the firm of Gellert and Cutler. Judge Sproat has been named in Who's Who in American Law, and in 2003 she received the Outstanding Alumni Award from Pace University Law School, and in 2004 she was inducted into the Dutchess Community College Alumni Hall of Fame. Prior to her election to the Supreme Court, Chris was a valued member of the Dutchess Community College Board of Trustees. Judge Sproat exemplifies what Dutchess Community College is all about, preparing our graduates to be tomorrow's leaders. Please join me in welcoming Dutchess Community College's graduate, Christine Sproat, to the President's Breakfast. Christine.
Well, good morning. I think the lowest temperature my car recorded on the way here this morning was 1 degree.